Guys, thanks for joining. Tap the screen as you come in. Hi guys, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining, guys. Today I'm making some fried dumplings today with some callaloo. Jamaican fried dumplings with some callaloo. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. I'm making some fried dumplings today, guys. I'm making some Jamaican fried dumplings because I know you have the Asian dumplings, which is very different from the Jamaican fried dumplings. So I'm making the Jamaican fried dumplings today, and I'm gonna be doing that with some callaloo. So I'm just giving myself like a minute or two for it to push the live out. But yes, I'm always getting a lot of requests for fried dumplings. I did it live already, and I think the feedback was it was too early in the morning. Hey, True Guy, thanks for joining. So I said, let me do it a little later. I'm doing fried dumpling and callaloo. Thank you guys. Thanks so much for joining. Hey guys, thank you all so much for joining. I'm making some Jamaican fried dumplings today, guys. Fried dumpling and callaloo. And callaloo. Okay. All right. So guys, so yes, so I'm about to start now. As I said, I'm making some Jamaican fried dumpling. Always getting the request for that, and doing it with some callaloo. So I am going to start, guys. For the quantity that I'm doing today, I'm using 2 cups of flour. Okay, so we're doing 2 cups of flour. I have them pre-measured. Of course, I washed my hands already because this is one, guys, that we're gonna get, it's gonna get messy. So I just washed my hands. So sieve the flours. So 2 cups of flour, guys, and I'm doing a tablespoon of baking powder. A tablespoon of baking powder. I'm doing a pinch of salt, which is basically like a teaspoon of salt. So when you hear me say like a pinch of anything, it's basically like a teaspoon, but we Jamaicans, we say a piece, a pinch or a toops of something. All right. So then I'm just going to mix this up together, guys. But then I also want to add some butter. If you want to use gloves, guys, you can. I'm not using any gloves for this because I'm just cooking it for the family. I'm just making it for the family. Hey guys, thanks on YouTube. Thanks so much, guys, for joining. Let me acknowledge you. I'm streaming on 2 different devices, 2 different apps. I'm doing YouTube and YouTube also. So guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I'm making Jamaican fried dumpling and callaloo. So I added the 2 cups of flour. Then I added a tablespoon of baking powder and a teaspoon of salt, which is basically like I said, a pinch of salt. Okay. So now I'm going to add. This is like 3 tablespoons of butter. So I'm just going to add that and just break it up in the flour. And like I said, it gets a little messy, so you just make sure your hands are clean. And so I'm just breaking it up in the flour, guys. Okay, now I'm going to add, I have some cold milk. I have about a cup, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use all of it. So now I'm just going to just slowly pour it in to try to form the dough. No, you don't have to use cold milk, guys. You can use cold water, you know, up to you. Or you can use half and half. Some people use some cold, half cup cold milk and half cup cold water. And sometimes we use just water alone. Guys, thank you so much for joining. So now I'm just, as you see, just pour the milk in and trying to get to form the dough. And as I said, this one, guys, gets very messy. Gets very messy, but it's worth it in the end. And if you don't like messy cooking, this one is not for you. Because you see, you have to get your hands all messy in it. I only just joined. What are you making? Oh, I'm making fry dumpling. Jamaican fry dumpling. And I'm doing it. Thanks. Yes, dumplings, Angelina. I'm making Jamaican fry dumpling, and I'm gonna be doing it with some callaloo, Jamaican callaloo also. Callaloo is like it's similar to spinach. Guys, so you see the dough is coming together here. Let me add just a little more. After I get the dough to come together, then I'm just going to set it aside for like 10 minutes or so while I prepare the 20 minutes or so while I prepare the callaloo. Now I always tell people, guys, don't worry if when you're doing it the dough is a little too sticky. You can always remedy it by adding back some flour. So don't worry if it's too sticky. Okay, so I'm done now. I'm just going to put this aside and let it rest for like 20 minutes or so. Just while I switch to the callaloo. Okay. All right, so basically this is what the dough looks like. Up close, this is what the dough looks like. So I'm just going to put this aside now. Put a paper towel over it, put it aside while I work on the callaloo. And guys, let me just wash my hands, guys. Yeah, give me just washing my hands, guys. Give me a few seconds. Let me just get this get the dough off my hands. Okay. King, kindly, Luda. I'm making some Jamaican fried dumplings and callaloo. Kindly, Luda. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you. But now I'm going to work on the callaloo here. So let me just turn the stove on. I'm gonna add some oil, and then I'm going to burn some garlic in it. I always like to burn garlic in my oil. That should be enough. Hey guys, thank you all so much for joining. I appreciate you. Yes, so making some Jamaican fry dumplings. Let me push this back a little. Jamaican fry dumplings and Jamaican callaloo. And like I said, the callaloo is almost like spinach, but we cook it up with, we cook it up with our onions, garlic, all of that scallion to give it, some flavor. So it has a lot of flavor in it. Thanks so much for sharing the live. I appreciate you. Thanks for sharing. Guys, if you all could just tap the screen for me, please. Get me up to, I'm ambitious, to 2K likes. I'm not even at 500 yet, but I'm shooting for 2K likes, guys. Yeah, so earlier, if you're just joining, like I said, I'm making some Jamaican fried dumpling and some callaloo. I just worked on the dough for the fried dumpling, and I have it set aside while I'm gonna work on the callaloo now. So I'm just slicing up the garlic. I like to burn garlic in the oil first before I start. And I'm gonna be adding some more, but I just like to burn it. To start, I'm adding a few slices in it. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Yes, the likes going up now. Yes, guys. So as you come in, just tap the screen for me. My YouTube folks, please like, and if you can give me a follow, I'd appreciate that. But like and share, and please give me a follow also. Okay, so I have the oil on here, heating it up, and it is just about ready. So now I'm going to saute I'm going to start with the garlic. So I'm going to be adding the garlic, guys. And we just saute it. I'm going to turn it down because we don't want it to burn. So I'm just sauteing the garlic here, guys. I always start with the garlic. The garlic is so flavorful. So we're just releasing, oh, you're not seeing me here. Releasing the flavors in the garlic here. So we saute this for like a minute or so. I turn this down to like a medium low. Medium low. Now I'm going to go in with the onions, guys. And I'm going to add also the green onions or the scallion. Just continue to saute. Thanks so much, guys. If you could just tap the screen for me, please. For those of you on the top, get me to 1K like at least. Okay, so now I'm going to add, this is fresh thyme. I just took the leaves off, so I'm adding that now also. And I'm sauteing that. And now I'm going to add my red pepper. I have some red pepper and yellow pepper, sweet pepper. And continue to saute this. And this smells so good, guys. All the flavors combined. Smells so good. So I'm just continuing to saute this. So guys, I am using the tinned callaloo. Let me show you one of the tins that I have. So this is it, tin callaloo. This is what I'm using. Normally we would be using the fresh callaloo. We don't really get that here where I live, so you know we have to make do. So this is the canned one that I'm using. This looks so nice. So now I'm going to give this a bit of seasoning. I'm going to add a little black pepper to it. I'm going to add a little all-purpose seasoning. I'm going to add a little salt also. I'm going to add a pinch of salt, or as we like to say, a tupsa salt. A little tupsa salt. And then I'm just going to saute this a bit again. This is very simple to prepare, and just very tasty, very nutritious. One of those nice tasting healthy dishes. So now guys, I'm going in with the callaloo. Okay, so I'm going to add the callaloo now. And I just used 1 can. So I'm just going to, and the canned callaloo, obviously it's already cooked, so it's not gonna take very long. So now we just mix it in with all the seasoning. So that all the flavors just mixed in the callaloo. I don't know if you are able to, I'm gonna have to just bring it closer so you can see it. But yeah, this is not going to take any time to cook because like I said, it's already cooked. We were just, adding the seasoning to flavor it. I don't know if you can see it. This is what it looks like. And on this side, this is what it looks like. What are we having today? Hey, Akasha. Today we're having fried dumpling and callaloo. Fried dumpling and callaloo, Akasha. You can go. Yeah. So this is the callaloo that I just did. Thank you guys so much for joining. Yes, Akasha. Akasha, you ever had the callaloo before? Yeah, so this is not going to take to take long. Yes, guys, please continue to tap the screen for me and get me to at least 1K like. So I'm just making this just steam just a little bit, not much because it's already cooked, but just to get the flavors from the seasoning to just marinate with the callaloo. And then I'm going to give it a little taste test and see if it needs anything else. Which I can give it just a little more of the salt. I didn't add a lot because when I use the all-purpose seasoning, sometimes it can be a little salty. But in terms of the other seasoning, it's fine. So I think that's good now. So I'm just going to set this aside now. This should be perfect now. Okay, so this is good now. So now I will just set this aside. So let me show you. Guys, you know when I'm doing my stuff, most of the times I'm doing simple dishes. So this is the callaloo, guys. So this is what it looks like. Elite. Right, so this is done. And as I said, if you're not familiar with callaloo, this it's pretty similar. The callaloo is pretty similar to this the spinach, what you have here in the US, spinach. So, you know, it's a very, very nice and healthy dish. Okay. So I've put that aside now. And then I messed this up. Give me 1 second. So now I'm going to go back to the dough for the fried dumpling. Get these. So let me grab the dough for the fried dumpling now, guys. Alright, so this was the dough that I worked on earlier, guys, for those of you that are just joining. So I'm going to be using more of this space now. Let me change this to... Okay. Yeah, so this was the dough that I worked on a little earlier, guys. Let me set up now. Okay, let me move this to the side. All right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you for being here. So I worked on the dough earlier, guys. For those of you just joining, I added 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I added a tablespoon of baking powder. I added a pinch of salt, which is like a teaspoon of salt. And then I added 3 tablespoons of butter. And I just worked it in. And then I used, let me see how much milk I used. Maybe 3/4 cup of milk in the dough to sort of get it to form like this. And then I just put it aside to rest. I would say how long that took me, maybe at 10-15 minutes. Okay, so now I am going to work on the dough. Let me add a little more flour. As as I said, if it gets a little too sticky, guys, you just add a little flour to it. So no worries if it's too sticky. We just adjust it by adding a little more flour. So let me keep this to the side. Hey guys, thank you so much. Okay, now we're talking, guys. Now we're at 2.5K likes. Now we're talking. Guys on YouTube, please, if you could all make sure you're giving me a follow and like and subscribe. Thanks. And if you could all, just drop a comment also. All right. So now, guys, what I'm going to do. So I'm just kneading the dough now, guys. This is what we call this part of it, kneading the dough. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off a piece. And then I'm just going to work it in my hand. So I have it in my palm here, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for the roses. Stale news. Thanks so much for the rose. I appreciate you. All right, guys. So I pinched off a piece of the dough. And I'm just rubbing it now, guys. In the palm of my hands. And you see how we have it here. Then now, guys, what I'm going to do next, because you have different ways. I'm doing the knot form for the dumpling. So now I'm just going to roll it on the board and then, just try to stretch it or lengthen it as I'm doing that. So I'm rolling it on. I should flour this a little bit also. Let me just flour this. Flour the surface a little so it doesn't stick. Okay. So now I'm rolling it, guys. Let me turn this on. Rolling it and lengthening it. Just roll it and lengthen it. So now I have it like this. Thank you. So you're welcome, sis. I appreciate your stale news. Yes, so now I have it like this. I am just going to just form it in a knot like this. Just do it like this. And then this is what it looks like. Just basically like a knot. Hey Cece, thanks for joining. I'm going to put it up because I have the oil heating up, so until it's ready, I'm just going to put this one to the side. But yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of forming the dough, guys. So let me take another little piece. I'm rolling it in the palm of my hands. Hey Jerry, thanks for joining. And thanks for the heart, me. I appreciate you, Jerry. All right, so the surface looks like it needs a little. Jerry making some fried dumpling, Jamaican fry dumpling. All right, so rolling it in the palm of my hands like this. Now I'm going to put it on the board, continue rolling it, but while I'm rolling it on the board, I'm stretching it to lengthen it. We get to this length, and I'm just making nice. I will eat anything you cook. Thanks, Jerry. Just making it into a knot. Just making it in a knot. I think it's, let me put this in now. Okay. And then I'm going to put this one in. And then I'm just going to continue with the others. So again, you just break off a piece. So everybody's always asking about the fried dumpling, guys. And I'm always telling them it's simple. You know, they're always like, yeah, I live with some Jamaicans or went to Jamaica and we got that thing. And always wanted to know. So this is it, guys. Not too hard. Maybe, I don't know, maybe because I'm Jamaican I'm saying that, but after you've done it like maybe like a couple times. Thanks so much for the follow, Jeannie. Leet, I appreciate you. Thanks for the confetti. So I roll it between my hands, guys, to sort of stretch it like this. I'm trying to set it so that I'm streaming on 2 different apps. So, all right, and then we just, now I have to make sure that you watch this one, guys, because this one it will burn in no time if you take your eyes off it. That's the only thing. So again, I have it like this, and then I just, you know, bend it under to make a knot, like you would make a knot. Push it in. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. And you just put it in. I'm gonna put it on medium. So I pinched off another piece again, and I'm working on another piece again. What? Okay. So I'm making Jamaican fry dumpling, and I'm doing it with some callaloo, Jamaican callaloo also. Yes. I should let me show you. Sometimes we do, well, I'll get a bigger piece because sometimes they're not always in a knot, guys. I'll show you that one for the next one. So this one I'm just rolling and lengthening as I go. Making the knot. Guys, thanks so much. 4.5k likes. That's what's up, guys. Appreciate you. Alright, so this one I'm turning now. Let me see if I can guys, thank you all so much. I appreciate you guys. So now I'm not making the knot one. I really don't like the wrong one, but I just want to show you. what it looks like. So you see, I just have it in the palm of my hands, guys. I'm just using my finger to form it. This is the more traditional ones that they normally make back then. Back in the days. So this is it. This is the more round one. The more round one. But I don't do this one. I much prefer the nut one. That's the one when you go on the resort. That one looks a little more fancy. That's the one that they do there. So that's the one that I do. Yes, guys, please continue to like and tap the screen. Yeah, we're at 5K. Okay, guys. Impressive. So now I'm going to roll again. Just continue to roll. Okay. I'm turning them over as soon as they are golden brown. If you can see it. I'll bring it a little closer for you. Let me just get a couple more in there first. Guys, and this is it's so good. If you've never had the fried dumpling, guys, it's so good. Now, if you have a deep pot, you're going to see me putting it on the side a little because I'm trying to ensure that the side is done. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like, but I'm just trying to get it to form first. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you all. And thanks so much for joining. Guys, if you could just continue to tap the screen for me. Continue to tap the screen. So guys, let me show you what this one looks like so far. I need to get it up so I don't want to spoil it. I don't think I'm showing it properly. This is what it looks like, guys. Can you see it? Sometimes the lighting isn't so... Are you seeing it, guys? Oh, and the lighting is a little better. So this is what it looks like. And when I tell you guys, it's, you know, melt in your mouth, delicious. Melt in your mouth, delicious. So if you've never tried it, guys, you really want to give this a try. Yeah, really melt in your mouth. Good. I'm not sure. Most say you've had fried dumpling before? Yes, twist dumpling. Twist dumpling. See, everybody call it a different name, and I say not the nut dumplings, but yeah, twist dumpling. Yeah, that's a good name too. Right. But it's so good, guys. So good, so good. If you've never had it before, you really should try it. You really should try it. And I made the callaloo a little earlier before you came to. Nagi, what Nagi, yes. Is it sweet? No, it's not sweet. It's not sweet. Nagi. But there is one that we can do that we can make it a little sweet, where we would add a little sugar, and cornmeal if you want, and that one is called like festival. But this one, the fried dumpling, isn't sweet. But it's up to you. People, they're adding sugar to everything now. But this one that I'm doing is not sweet, Nagi. So guys, so that's what I wanted to share with you today. So for those of you just joining, so this was the callaloo that I did earlier. See it looking nice with all the different colors. All the different colors. Um, for those of you who not familiar with callaloo, it's pretty much like spinach. Like spinach. Nice. Thanks so much, Nagi. Sandor Nagi. Thanks so much. Yeah. It's pretty much like spinach. But we season it. You see, we added our garlic, our onion, we added our thyme, the sweet peppers, the red and sweet pepper. It really looks nice. Thank you so much, Anne. And then we add the callaloo to it. And that just, all of that just release the flavors in it and just, turns it up a notch. Really turns it up a notch. And then, of course, we're having it with the fried dumpling. Yeah, festival is very nice to Anne. Yeah, and then we're gonna have it with the fried dumpling. Yeah. So guys, so that's it, guys. I just wanted to share that with you. Of course, when I'm doing my live, let me turn it down so that it doesn't burn while I am saying my goodbyes. Yes, guys. So I just wanted to share that with you. Whenever I'm going to cook something, I like to just turn on the live and just share a 30 minutes, spend a 30 minutes and share my dish with you. But guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Are you making ital food? No, not ital food. Not ital food. Nagi, you're familiar with ital food? Yes. But guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I think I'm gonna go live on Tuesday again. I'm not sure what it is that I'm cooking. Oh, just a little bit, Nagi. Okay. Not sure what I'm cooking on Tuesday, but usually by Monday I'll let you know. I'll know and I'll post it out there. But guys, thank you all so much for joining. You subscribe, Nagi? Okay, thanks, and I'll subscribe back to you. Guys, if you're not following me, give me a follow. I'll give you a follow back after too. But I appreciate you. You'll be there Tuesday. Okay, wonderful, Nagi. I look forward to seeing you. Guys, thank you all so much. I appreciate you guys. So Tuesday. Okay? So thanks again, guys. I appreciate you all. Bye. All right, Nagi. Bye.